I've chosen my colors that I want to begin with. I might add others as the painting progresses, but these are colors that I'm starting with. On this particular square, I will be using an ink pen and marker. This is a Copic marker, and it has two different ends, a chisel end and a brush end. I'll be using that to get my composition down. And another fun tool that I use is just a stick that I picked up outside. And my trusty brush that I use to smear, to take off pastel if I need to, and it comes in very handy. So let's get started. I'm going to use the brush end for this. You don't need to worry too much about perfection here. All of this ink pen markers can easily be covered up with your pastel. And it's fun to have some of that dark black in there. And you can leave some of that showing. Okay, there's my composition. So I'm setting my clock at 9 minutes because I didn't set it before. It gives me just 9 minutes to get some pastel on the page. Here we go. I like to work with a lot of mark making. Making these random marks. A lot of fun. Just kind of seeing where everything goes. I'm going pretty light down here because I know it's going to be covered up. You can use your trusty stick in here anytime to do some mark making, smear. I'm putting this pink in here, knowing that I'm going to cover most of it up. Don't be afraid to use some random marks. That's the fun part of mark making. Looks like I have about 5.5 minutes left. Like I said, I'm revisiting some of my previous paintings. Some of these I did as demos in workshops. And here's your brush. See how the black marker peeks through there? I oftentimes hold up my pastel to check on the value. You're always asking yourself, how hard do I want to press on that pastel? Do I want to press lightly and let that pink show through? Or do I want to press a little bit harder so that there's less pink showing through? Sometimes your pastel will give you random marks, and that's okay. Like this mark right here, just leave that. It gives it depth and character. Whenever I use a color in one area of my painting, I like to punch it in other areas. You can see here. See that? There. Got about a minute and a half left here, so I'm going to try to get this thing resolved. your eye into the center of attention. These 10-minute paintings are great exercises and fun to see what happens with them. Remember, stick out here, add some texture. We're adding little grasses there. In the background, just random marks. Again, it gives it texture. There's my 10-minute mark. As an instructor, I always reserve the right to make 1 or 2 more strokes. And I see somewhere that I might put a stroke in here, maybe just 1 or 2 little strokes. Another very useful tool is an old dishcloth, old rag, and I just take it like this and there's some more character here. Go. That was about 12 minutes worth. And you have a nice little landscape.